Have you been watching Billions like us? This kick-ass show has opened a lot of eyes to what the lives of the 1% might look like. We'll never really know unless we are one of those uber-rich people, but it is definitely a show to think about. With season 6 on screens right now and people wanting to know more about the cast in real life, it's finally time to reveal everything that we know. So sit back and grab a soda because it's time to get started. First up, we have Damian Lewis, who plays Bobby Axelrod Lewis. He is known for his amazing American accent, but he was actually born and raised on Abbey Road in London, England. That's right, he's actually British. It's always so surprising when actors and actresses surprise you with their actual accent. When he went to school, he studied music and drama alongside Daniel Craig. Yes, the Daniel Craig. We wonder if they knew each other when they were in school. Anyways, Lewis never wanted to be in films or TV. He actually wanted to make a career in theater instead. For a bit, he acted on stage with the Royal Shakespeare Company. However, when Spielberg saw he offered him a part in the miniseries Band of Brothers. This ended up being his first international success. It was not his last. He went on to have a lead role in Homeland, where he ended up winning his first Golden Globe and Emmy. He also starred in a few films along the way too. When it comes to his fans, Walt created a new word for the Urban Dictionary called Damiangasm. It's kind of obvious what it means, right? Speaking about his age, Lewis is 51 years old. Since his family lives in London, he has to fly back to New York for filming every second week. Wow, you think he gets air miles with those flights? His wife, Helen McRory, is a British actress who you would have recognized right away if you've seen Peaky Blinders. Yes, Polly Gray is her. They have 2 teenagers together, one boy and one girl. But there is rather sad news here. Damian Helen died last year from breast cancer at the age of 52 after 14 years of marriage. Speaking of his role in Billions, well, sadly season 5 was the end of his character. The last season ended with Bobby Axelrod on the run in Switzerland, settling down to a handcuffs-free life in Europe with nearly all of his fortune gone. He took to Twitter to say that he'll miss the Billions family, as some jobs are more than just a job. Sweet! Next up we have Condola Rashad, who plays Kate Saker. Born in 1986, Condola is currently 35 years old. She's the daughter of Alicia Rashad, an actress, and Ahmed Rashad, a retired NFL player. Obviously, acting was going to be in her future. However, she worked really hard to make a name for herself on Broadway. She ended up playing Joan of Arc, and Juliet Billions was her first series regular appearance at a TV show. When it came to the audition, she did it on her birthday, and maybe some of that birthday luck rubbed off on her that day, because her role was actually supposed to be a reoccurring one on a regular basis. You might have also recognized her in Complete Unknown and Money Monster. She's also the voice of Meghan Markle in the upcoming animation The Prince about Prince George. Fun fact, she actually thinks of herself as a musician that acts. She's a trained classic pianist and has been a songwriter since childhood. In December 2016, she got engaged to Sebastian Valentin Steno. However, they separated in 2017. Ever since then, well, you don't really know if she's seen someone. Then she's kept it very private, which is sometimes the best thing to do when you're in the limelight. We mean, look at all the Chinese, Korean, and Vietnamese stars that hide their full-blown marriages and kids from the public. Did you know all about Rashad, or was any of this new to you? Now we have Toby Leonard Moore, aka Brian Connery. Did you know that he's from Australia? We know you wouldn't believe it because his New York accent is pretty much spot on. Well, he actually followed his mother's footsteps and started voice acting at the age of 9. However, accents aren't his only skill. He's fluent in Japanese. Surprising, right? He was also a professional cook before he threw himself into acting. We wonder if he knows how to cook Japanese food since he can speak the language. He worked at Sydney Theatre and on TV in Australia for a bit, but ended up moving to America for his career. Many people do it when they want to make it in the acting world. Something interesting that happened to him was when he was filming in Manhattan. A woman came up to him, grabbed his arm, and said, "Please don't stop being good." Weird things like that happen all the time in New York, but his fans' investment in his role makes him really happy because he plays the good guy in Billions. The 40-year-old actor plays a tough, idealistic lawyer who is committed to justice. Besides acting, he enjoys writing. He's actually written half of 20-something series and films. When it comes to his love life, he's actually been married since 2009 to Australian actress Michelle Vergara Moore, who he met at college. How cute. We love college romance, right? Well, we wish both of them a lot of happiness, luck, and success in their lives. Up next, we have Asia Kate Dillon, who plays Taylor Mason. Dillon is out here making history because this is the very first non-binary character on American television. That's something to be proud of in real life. Dillon is also non-binary and uses singular they pronouns. In a podcast, Asia revealed that they use the word non-binary because their gender identity doesn't fit inside any pre-existing boxes. According to them, gender does not have a binary division. Instead, it's a spectrum. Dillon is 37 years old and understands their own identity, but found that breaking down Taylor's character really helped. When it came to the audition, they found they could really understand their own queer identity. Dillon really appreciates this role and the platform that's given them to showcase them on the big screen. You probably also recognize them from Orange is the New Black as Brandy Epps. They were also in John Wick Chapter 3. It's not just acting Dillon is into, but they are also the founding producers in Mere Fire Productions. The goal of the company is to uplift those who are historically socially marginalized through reflective art. short. That sounds really beautiful, and we wish them and the company all the best when it comes to this goal. Dylan is also a singer and songwriter. When it comes to their private life, Dylan identifies as pansexual. They're attracted to multiple genders. 3 years ago, they had a partner who identified as male. However, for the past 2 years, Dylan has been in a relationship with a non-binary writer, educator, and performer, Corrine Donnelly. They're happy and working on social and educational projects together. That's sweet, and we hope that they accomplish whatever they put their mind to. Good luck to both of them in the future. Did any of this surprise you about Asia Kate? Maggie Siff playing Wendy Rhoades. Maggie plays a psychiatrist in the show, combining an eager intelligence with a great understanding of human nature. Born in 1974, she is currently 47 years old. Her father is Russian Jewish, while her mother has an Irish-Swedish heritage. We now understand where the good genes are coming from. Maggie identifies herself as culturally Jewish, as growing up she was mostly around her father's family. She's been married to Paul Ratliff since 2012, and her daughter, Lucy, was born in 2013. The last actor we have is Paul Giamatti playing Chuck Rhoades. Brilliant and assertive, attorney Chuck Rhoades leads the fight against financial corruption in the United States. With a diverse roster of award-winning and critically acclaimed performances, Paul Giamatti has established himself as one of the most versatile actors of his generation. Growing up in a family surrounded by academics, Paul Giamatti considered following his father's career path and becoming a professor. At the age of 40, Giamatti's father was appointed president of Yale University. Well, great that we have him in acting. Born in 1967, he is currently 54 years of age. He married Elizabeth Cohen back in 1997. The couple has a son, Samuel Giamatti. So, in case you didn't watch Billions before, though it's impossible as it's been running since 6 seasons, you definitely watch it now after seeing these very interesting personalities of the actors. The Showtime original series sets itself up within the boundaries of all these arenas to have a closer look at the lives and relationships of some very rich, powerful, and egocentric people who will do just about anything to stay on top. And that's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Billions cast members and their lives? Were you surprised by any of it, or did you already know everything? Do let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button for more videos like this. See you in the next one.